Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to keep up the tradition of talking about the projects that I spoke about over the past few weeks. I'm also going to talk about what my strategy has been this week, pretty much. And I'm going to talk about the future of this channel, as well as my thoughts about the current market. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Everything I say is just my opinion. I'm just some dude buying JPEGs from his bedroom. Also, don't forget, I am giving away 0.1 Ethereum to my subscribers. If you want to find out how to win, be sure to stay until the end of the video. So my strategy. So I've still been doing the try to get pre-sales, then dump before the price goes down. And if I like the project, get back in, right? The timeline, we spoke about it last video. Pre-sale, price goes up. Public sale, price goes down. Reveal, a ton of people are disappointed that they didn't get a top 100 rare one, and they just sell for whatever the price is, and the price crashes, sometimes even below the mint price. So you really have to either not be greedy and flip very fast, or you want to be investing in projects you truly believe in. So this strategy has still been valid throughout the past week or two. However, I am noticing that there are a lot of projects that their pre-sale price is not very high. And we're going to look at a few, some that I bought, and it's a lot harder to flip. So again, we're going to look at that. But what I've been doing is I've been using Nansen to try to snipe NFTs that the smart money is buying. So with Nansen, they basically track, if you go to NFT Paradise, and this is not a free tool, okay? The trial is like $9 for a week. And then after that, it is $150 US to use this tool. So if you are going to invest in it, you better be ready to do research and figure out how this tool works and take some risks. If your wallet is only, I don't know, 0.2 Ethereum, it's probably not worth getting Nansen. But if you have a bit more money and you could afford to take some losses, then I would look into Nansen. But again, not financial advice, do your own research, whatever I'm supposed to say. So on Nansen, if we go to NFT Paradise and then we scroll down, you're going to be able to see everything that smart money is either buying or minting. I'm still figuring this tool out, so please don't follow me. When I fully figure it out, I'm going to make a video on how I use this tool. I'm just letting you know for now in case you want to do it. But again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am new to this and I'm figuring out how to use Nansen. So I scroll here, I look for what project are they mostly buying. See, if we look here, a lot of people are buying. So they all minted Dark Zodiac. So that would be, I would click it, I would check out the project, I would look what notable buyers are buying it, I would check out their wallet, I look, are they in profit? You can see everything. You can see everything they're buying. Anyway, so when I see a project I like, I check it out, and then I decide if I want to ape in. So this happened for a few projects, and I didn't see them all for signals. Sometimes it's people letting me know. So the first one was Uwu Crew. So here is Uwu Crew's Nansen pays. If you scroll down, you can see, I believe I got it the 20th or the 21st, a ton of notable buyers, which is the yellow, were getting in back here. So I just, without doing any research on this project, I was just like, whatever, I'm going to try this out. I aped in at 0.07 Ethereum. And if we check it out on OpenSea, you can see it paid off. It is currently at 0.22. Now I did sell around 0.18, 0.19. So with gas, it was like a, I don't know, 2.2, 2.5x, which is great. I was able to pay for my Nansen monthly fee, because monthly fee is like $150 for Nansen, just by doing this trade alone. The next project that had a signal was Boss Beauties. So Boss Beauties was being minted actually for 0.08, and a ton of the smart money was minting. So all those pages that I showed you, rather than saying Dark Zodiac, they were all saying Boss Beauties, with a few projects in between. So I went to check it out. I click one, I go down to details, I click the contract address, then from Etherscan, I get the address. I go back to Nansen, click more, NFT God mode. You're gonna search it. So if we scroll down on the Boss Beauties page, you could see that there were, while there's a lot of transactions, there were some notable buyers buying this. Now, it's not the craziest I've ever seen, but there was still a decent amount. It was showing up on the homepage of NFT Paradise. So my first step was to click their wallets and look at individually, are these good traders? Are they good at flipping? Do they make profit? So to figure out if it's a scam, I did two things. One, I went on their website, and keep in mind, the project is minting out in the meantime. Like I had 5 minutes, not even. Then I go look on the website. I see a ton of faces on the website. They're doing interviews. People are putting their face on this project. I'm like, okay, good sign that it's not a scam. Number two, I just searched Boss Beauties on Twitter. I scrolled and I found a person who said, I'm so proud of my wifey for releasing Boss Beauties. I clicked that person's profile. So I thought, all right, he's willing to vouch for this project and he has good people in the crypto space who are following him. So I just, in that moment, I just made the decision, okay, I'm minting this 0.08 Ethereum. Worst case, I lose 0.08 Ethereum. And if we look at the price, it is currently trading for 0.24. Now it did go all the way up to 0.35. However, I sold last night at 0.24. So I almost tripled up. If we don't count gas, I tripled up. I could have lost 0.08 Ethereum, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm taking risks. And I look at this as a tuition. It's cost of education to learn Nansen, to learn icy tools, to learn how to flip just like smart money is flipping. So when I figure this out, when I master it, I will for sure make a video on how to do this. However, for the moment, I'm just casually showing you what I've been doing. Next, we're going to talk about all the projects I spoke about. So first we have Ninja Hideout. Now I'm shocked how low this floor price is. I thought the pre-sale floor price would be higher. It did make it to 0.13. So I debated selling one. I should have sold one in hindsight. Yeah, I'm shocked how low the floor price currently is. Maybe when the public sale happens, it will end up going up, but it usually doesn't. It usually goes down. So we'll see. I have two. I could have sold at 0.13. It made it to 0.13, but I'm probably just going to end up waiting for reveal. And worst case, I end up just making my money back. I even take a small loss. Maybe I'll just hold it for a couple of weeks and let the price go back up as they sweep the floor, or maybe I'll get lucky and I'll have a rare one. So this one, I'm willing to gamble on it, especially since I made profit from my other trades. I'm willing to just let this one go down, even go under mint price. I don't mind. But like we saw in the roadmap, there isn't much planned for this project. They are going to do some airdrops of different NFTs, but other than that, they pretty much said they don't want to guarantee anything. They don't want to guarantee a video game. So there isn't much future for this project. And right now it's pretty much just a profile picture project. Next, we got A World. Now, I love A World. It looks amazing, and I love their branding, the little Illuminati logo. So when we first looked at this project, it was at 1.5 ETH of a floor, and right now it is at 0.13. Now, I did see it at 0.17. However, if we price from high to low, you could see that the ones from the Genesis blocks, so the ones that have already been drawn, none of them have gone down in price. They're still all 3 Ethereum, 2.6, 2 Ethereum. Nobody is selling any of these for 0.13. People are selling them for high. It's just the recent ones that are for 0.13. The other reason I think that this is so low is that people have no idea what they're buying here. I don't think people did their research. I think they got pre-sale, they aped in, and they didn't realize that this can take up to 2 years to reveal. They said they're going to hand draw each one, and that's going to take a very long time. So I don't think people did their research with this project. Now that they found out it's going to take up to 2 years, they're not willing to wait that long. They just want a quick flip. So this mints at 12 o'clock. It's almost 12. I might mint one, but I might just wait for people to mint one and then realize they're not going to get to see their art. There's not going to be the reveal in 24 hours. It's going to be months, a year, 2 years. So I might just wait for the floor price to go down even more and then just get one off of OpenSea for less gas. So we'll see. Maybe I just might end up minting one. It is very expensive to get into this project. So for somebody to buy this doing zero research, that is very weird. Next, we got Averick Saga. Now this minted for 0.08. I bought 3 in pre-sale. I ended up flipping mine. Not that I don't believe in this project. I really like the team and I really like what they're doing, their partnerships. However, I'm just holding so much right now. And what they're doing is they're building a game. So it will take a while before this comes out. I'm holding a few other game projects, which are going to take months, 6 months, up to a year before they reveal. So I wasn't willing to wait for this one. I sold at 0.13. I had 3 of them. So after gas, I think I made 0.11 in profits. So that's pretty good. But I do think this project will suffer the same fate as all projects on reveal, and it will go under the mint price. That's just my thoughts. So while I would feel comfortable minting this one, I would personally wait till after the floor drops on reveal. And then again, you get to pick the one you want, especially that it's a game and there's different roles, different factions. I do really like this project and I have faith in the team. Next, we have Broadcasters. So I was not able to mint Broadcasters. I got outgassed. I was really upset. I did it early. I did it right away. I went for 3 and my transaction just never went through, but it minted at 0.04 Ethereum. At one point, you were able to sell for 0.16. So not counting gas, that's a 4x. Those are great returns. I waited for the floor to crash. I shopped a bit. I ended up getting a pretty rare one for 0.07 Ethereum. I could have shopped the floor at 0.04, but I still wanted to pick one that I like since I do like this project. And as I said in my video when I spoke about it, I don't care if this thing goes to under 0.01 Ethereum. I like it. I like the team. I like what they're doing. They're public. So I'm willing to buy one and just wait to see what they do with the project. Now, if it goes to 0.35 or even 0.25, yeah, I'm probably going to flip it and take the profit. I like the project. I love the team, but I'm here to make money, and I'm not ashamed to say it. It's very helpful when you like the team and you like the project that you don't mind if it goes under. So I have that benefit. Maybe you don't. Hopefully you're in the green. Next, we have Bad Kids Alley. And what I said about this one was I really like the project. However, I didn't think that the floor price would hold. It's at 0.07, but there is a decent amount of owners. I like the owner to NFT ratio. So I do think this is a good project. However, I didn't end up buying one because I didn't think the floor would hold. I was right. So I'm happy I didn't get one. But again, I like this project. So if you want to get in my opinion, do your own research. This is a pretty good price to buy up one of these NFTs. Next, we got Mad Trooper, and Solana as well as Cardano have been an absolute mess. So I'm going to give my full opinion after I go through all these projects on Solana and Cardano. However, this thing did not do well at all. So I said I was considering flipping this one. I did not believe in the project long term. The roadmap was a bit weak, but I liked that the team was doxed. But it shows that just because you have a doxed team, it doesn't mean they're going to do well. Now, it's only been a couple days. We have no idea what's going to happen. This team might crush it, and this project might be amazing. They might release a super fun game to play, but the community, in my opinion, is just not there. So what happened was I was going to mint this. It got delayed, which is good because it gave me more time to discuss with my Discord. We were talking about this project. I can't make a video telling you right away in 5 minutes, yeah, I'm not buying this. But what I can do if you're in the Discord is we can talk about it. We can talk about the reasons we're considering or not considering minting this project as mint is happening. So I was looking in their Discord, and I don't know if the moderators were like asleep at their wheel, but what was happening in the Discord, I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, this is not a community. This is one, people saying some pretty horrible things, but two, everyone here is just here to flip. Nobody cares about some people care about the project, but a lot of people who were there at the time, they didn't care about the project. Some people were saying, why are you buying it if you don't care about it? But there were a lot of people, as soon as it minted, they bought one and then they posted it in the group and they were upset. They did not like what they got. I think one of the problems is they all look the same. Like, can you tell me just by looking at these, which one is rare? Okay, probably the Golden Axe one. That would be my guess. Golden Axe, rare. But other than that, it's pretty hard to tell them apart if you're just scrolling through this page. The other thing, I saw this banner and like they basically zoom in, right? I don't know why it keeps doing that. They basically zoom in and like I was just looking at this gun and it looks as if it was added later on. Like it doesn't fit with this drawing. And even his finger, it's like not on the trigger. At first he was supposed to be holding the Magnum and then they decided, oh, let's put this gun. So I don't know, this just looks off to me. So I wasn't sold on the art, let's say, and I just made the decision not to purchase this project. So again, if you were in the Discord, I was able to tell you, I'm not buying this. These are the reasons why. Other people were saying why they're not buying it. Next, we got Red Panda Squad. Now, Red Panda Squad was going for 2.5 Sol, and it is currently going for less than that at 1.28 Sol. Now, yesterday I did see it under 1 Sol, so I thought this project would be a good flip. I saw Fancy Frenchies was going for 3 Sol, so I thought, hey, this is probably going to be a good flip. The second it got put onto Solanart, people were selling for less than mint. And then I guess everybody else got scared and they all started selling for less than mint, and then less and less and less. Like, why are you buying into this project if you're just gonna paper hands out after an hour? Like, you're not even giving it might be a rug, it might not, who knows? It's an anonymous team, right? Nobody knows. If you're gonna buy into it, why not give the team the benefit of the doubt instead of selling out after 6 hours? Like, what do you think is gonna happen in 6 hours? Do you think the team's gonna start delivering on the promises? No, it's gonna take some time. So I think the main problem with this is that most people who were in this project were flippers. Everybody just wanted to make a profit. Not that many people actually cared about this project. There are a ton of people using this as their profile picture. There are a ton of people that seem to like this project, but I think a majority of the people buying in were just there because they thought they could make a 5x return on their money. The second they saw that they couldn't, they just freaked out, and now they're taking a 50% loss on their investment rather than just waiting it out. And I do think this reflects the rest of the Sol market. There are a lot of projects where this is happening. We look at Fancy Frenchies. Every time I refresh this page, the floor price is going down less and less. And look here, these people bought it for almost 4 Sol, and they're selling for 1.85. They're underselling everyone else just so they can get out and get some of their money back. This person bought it almost 5 sol, 4 sol, 4 sol. See, this person I can respect. You bought it for 1.75 and now you're trying to make some profit. But the rest, why did you get into this project? And then why did you pick this Frenchie? What is special about this Frenchie that you bought it for 4 Solana? The next one I spoke about is Soul Snatchers. So Soul Snatchers, I was salty because they didn't answer my messages. I don't think they were trying to rug anyone. I didn't know why they were not answering me. Apparently they had a ton of problems with their drop. They gave out the pre-mint to people who weren't in it. I don't know, something went horribly wrong. And at first, just like Fancy Frenchies, it did do well. People were able to flip. People were super happy with their profits. But then I think a lot of people don't actually care about this project. They're just there for the flip. So once the flippers got out, other people were getting in just to flip because they didn't get a chance to mint. And what happened? The floor price is now under the mint price. And a ton of people, just like Fancy Frenchies, bought it for 3.5 sol, willing to take a 50% loss. All these people, this person bought it for 4 sol. I guess they saw a gold robe and they thought, it's rare. But if we scroll through, you can see there's a ton of gold robes. And looking at this, like, can you tell me what's rare here? Looking at this art, does it stand out to you? I guess this one looks rare, but this one too, maybe no robe equals rare. I don't know. But Solana is just, I don't know, it's a weird place. It's like everybody's there just for the flip and nobody actually cares about the project. That's how I view it. I could be totally wrong. Please tell me the projects where you think people care about the community in the comments below, and I will go check them. I will go study them. But this is one of the reasons why I haven't purchased anything yet on Solana. I do plan on purchasing things on Solana, but not these projects where people are just building hype for no reason and I have no attachment to it. If I buy something on Solana, it's going to be because I actually want to own it. Next, we have masked on buttons. And as you can see, CNFT is down again. So it's pretty hard to judge some of these projects. However, it was up this morning. So I did get a chance to see the previous collection. The floor has gone way up. It's like 5,000 ADA to buy the previous collection. And the current one, I believe the floor was 100 ADA. And if we look on CNFT analytics, you can see that mob lore is indeed selling. And some of them are selling for 100, some of them are selling for 300, 300, 300. So it's doing pretty well, although I did see a lot at the floor for 100 ADA. So if you did get into this project, you are in the green. Next was Awoken Algorithms, and their drop was a mess. Like, their website could not handle it, and it went very horribly. People purchased on the first day, but not that many. You couldn't get in. There was like an hour wait time or an unknown wait time. I had to go. I went out. The next morning, I was actually able to purchase 2. I got one for 15 ADA, one for 25 ADA. I really like how they look. That's why I bought it. Not because I thought it was flippable, because I like how they look. And I thought in my VR house in the future, this is going to be pretty cool to hang up on the wall. But if we look, there are some sales here, 34, 50, 28, 130, but the volume on these things is very low. They're not selling like anything else. And one of the reasons, of course, CNFT is down, but the other reason is there's a lot of them. It's pretty hard to know which one is rare, which one is not rare. So I think people are just gonna, there are some people who are gonna try to buy rare ones, but there's other people, if they wanna buy it, they're just gonna buy the one they like. They're not gonna buy one because it has certain stats. They're just going to buy it because they like how the colors move. So I do think eventually I'll be able to flip mine for profit. However, that wasn't my intention with this project. So next we have Gingerbread, and Gingerbread, some are selling for 60, but most of them are selling for even from what I saw. Okay, here we got 229, we got a 40, they're taking a loss of 2 ADA. We got 80, we got 62. It's hard to evaluate these projects because CNFT was down most of yesterday and this morning was up, but it's down again. So who knows about this volume? These 2 people are taking losses for some reason. Like, I don't know why you're not just holding, especially that CNFT is down. Just hold. Last but not least, we got Baby Alien Club, and this thing is actually doing really good. You can see the top sales here. They're selling for over 1,000 ADA. And this morning we had quite a few, and they were all selling for 3, 4, 5x your base price. I did not get a chance to mint one. Nami and Yoroi just completely broke. I wasn't able to mint it and I had to go out. It was the same time as the algo drop, so I had to go out that night. I had plans. I went out, and by the time you were able to purchase or they accepted transactions that had gone through, I don't know, I didn't end up getting one. So congratulations to everybody who got one. They were going for, I think it was 32 ADA. They're selling for 190. The floor when I checked CNFT this morning was 190. So congratulations to everybody who got these. You're in the green, and everyone else, you can either purchase one or you're gonna have to wait for their series 2. So that's it for all the projects I spoke about that have launched. Now, there's obviously a bunch that I spoke of that haven't launched yet, so we're going to talk about those in the next few weeks. Cardano's doing good. If you can get the cute ones or the ones that have nice art on Cardano, they just seem to do really well. So that's going to be my strategy. Get the ones with nice art on Cardano. On Solana, it's a lot of pump and dumpers. It's a lot of people who just want to flip. So on Solana, I'm only going to be buying projects that I really like. Now tonight, I will be trying to mint Lunaria purely because it's free. But other than that, like, I'm not going to be minting anything on Solana unless I truly like the project personally. Even if I think it's flippable, I might skip because all we're seeing now is all these projects sell for under mint price. So things like Soul Army, Unirexity, those ones I really like. I'm still going to reach out to the teams because I do have questions for them. So I want to find out more about their project, but I'm only going to buy things on Solana that I like. Now, I just wanted to address one thing, and that's all the flippers that are on Solana. And I worry that, you know, me having a YouTube channel, I have an influence, right? So if I talk about a project, a lot of people are going to flood to it. But I just worry that now I'm at 7,000 subscribers and let's say 50% of you are only there to flip. You have to think that's a big number. If 3,500 of you are, and I do this too, like I want to flip too. I want to make profit too. Look what I'm doing on Ethereum. I'm just flipping. I don't care about these projects. I'm just in it to make money. So I'm not saying it's wrong, but you have to think how many people in this project are here just to flip. That's why it's really important to see, is there a good community, or are most of the people in the chat just asking when pre-sale? How do I get pre-sale? When's the drop? All they're doing is they're doing the math of how much millions can they make. They're not asking questions about the project. They're not contributing to the project and giving good ideas and having discussions with other people in the community. If you go to Mechaverse, you'll see this. You'll see people actually talking about the project. If you go to Rogue Sharks, you're going to see people actually talking about the project. So I worry that, you know, you guys, my followers, I don't want to bring you into projects and then you're all just, or we all, because I'm part of it, I do it too, and then we all just try to flip it, because then we're just trying to flip it on each other and somebody's going to be left holding the bag. So I'm going to pick my projects with that in mind, and I'm really going to try to talk about projects that I truly like. Now, that's hard because I get a lot of requests like, can you review this project? Can you review this project for me? I'm thinking of buying it. So I'm going to have to find a good balance of the type of projects I talk about, just to make sure we're not destroying a project's reputation or ruining a community because we're all just there to flip. So it has to be a project that is either very small and needs attention, or that has a very strong community, so us going into it, we don't ruin it. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow, and the more of a channel grows, the more I can give away. Speaking of which, I am giving away 0.1 Ethereum to one of my loyal subscribers. All you have to do to join is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, retweet my pinned tweet, and tag one friend in the comment section of my pinned tweet. If you like talking about NFTs, if you need help with anything, join our Discord. We would love to have you there. If you want to buy crypto in Canada, be sure to use my referral links in the description down below. You will get free money when you make your first trade. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.